and welcome to my new Guitar-Nerdery video. This time I'm gonna talk about the Phrygian mode. The Phrygian mode, or the Phrygian scale, is the third one in the Ionian system, and this is also known as the church modes. Phrygian is a very dark and sinister sounding minor scale, in any case from my cultural perspective. First I'm gonna do a quick analysis of the scale. I will also show you a scale shape to start with, and in the main part I'm going to show you a chord combination, a chord progression that completely, perfectly reproduces the sound of the Phrygian mode. And I call this concept the Gambale Method, because it's Gambale I got that concept from. The Phrygian mode. The Phrygian mode is a minor scale because it includes a minor third, and that makes it minor. It's the third one in the Ionian system. It comes into existence if we take the regular major scale, the Ionian scale, and make the third note the root. Then these halftone steps that are normally between 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 are now between 1 and 2 and 5 and 6. As a minor scale, it includes a minor third, it includes also a perfect fifth, and regarding the seventh, it includes a minor seventh. And when we look at them other two minor scales in the Ionian system, Dorian and Aeolian, they all include a minor third, perfect fifth, and a minor seventh. So where is the difference? The big difference and the essential note of the Phrygian mode is the minor second, the flat ninth, that appears just at the beginning, talking about the very first interval, the second. Phrygian, with its minor second, distinguishes itself from Aeolian and Dorian mode because they both include a major second. Phrygian includes also a minor sixth, so there are two notes in that scale that distinguishes it from the Dorian mode, but only one note, the minor second, from the Aeolian mode. And in our playing, when we're playing melodies, solos, or even chord progressions, when we play Phrygian mode, we want to make clear exactly what it is. Therefore, when playing the minor second, we really make clear it's Phrygian mode. It can't be the Locrian mode, because the Locrian mode includes also a diminished fifth, and it's ruled out because Phrygian mode includes a perfect fifth. In the Phrygian scale, the minor second, or also called the flat ninth, is the Phrygian note that lends the scale, the mode, its character. And the minor second is a very dissonant interval, so that dissonance brings a lot of darkness into the scale, into the sound. Let us now hear how this sounds. Sound of the Phrygian mode, and its main character comes from the minor second, the flat ninth, in that scale, in that mode. And that counts for all modes. You gotta play that essential note if you want to play the mode. If you want to play Phrygian and do not really emphasize the minor second, then you do not really play Phrygian. The backing track I just played with in the demonstration you'll find in my playlist backing tracks. I will also put a link at the end of this video. And now I'm going to show you a 3 notes per string scale shape, just in case you have no scale shape to play Phrygian. So now I show you one to improvise, to check that scale out. It's really fun. Like in my former videos about the Ionian and the Dorian mode, I'm gonna stick to the root A. So I play A Phrygian. I show you a scale shape to play A Phrygian. Here in the 5th position, and it goes like this. If you have watched my former videos about the Ionian and Dorian mode, you have already learned 2 other 3 notes per string scale shapes, and just like with them, you can play all modes with this scale shape. But if you define the starting note here, the A, as the root, then this scale shape is the Phrygian scale. And now let's talk about the Gambale method. The chord combination, the combination of triads that will perfectly reproduce the sound of the Phrygian mode and excludes all other scales and modes and makes it really clear what it is. Phrygian is the 3rd mode in the Ionian system. You gotta learn all these mode names by heart and in the right order: Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian and Locrian. So if A Phrygian is the 3rd mode, the next thought is, in what? In the F Ionian system. And in the F Ionian system, we have these chords: F major, G minor, A minor, B flat major, C major, D minor, E diminished, and F major. The Gambale concept works like this. We want to play in A Phrygian, so first we have to know in which system is it the 3rd mode. It's F Ionian system, we found out. And then we gotta find out what the 4th and the 5th mode and the belonging triads are. It's B flat major and C major. This you also have to learn by heart, the order of minor and major chords. In the Ionian system, it's major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. So you see, the 4th and the 5th chord are major chords. And these 2 major triads, B flat major and C major, we play to the 3rd note of the Ionian system because we want to make it the root. We want to play Phrygian. And this is a perfect Phrygian sounding chord progression. Let me do a quick analysis why that is. Let's start with the 2nd major triad, the C major, with A as root. We could write it as a slash chord, C/A, but the more logical way to name this is actually A minor 7th, because C over A is an A minor 7th. An A minor 7th is a root, minor 3rd, perfect 5th, and a minor 7th. And in the beginning I told you that this doesn't distinguish Phrygian from those other minor modes, Dorian and Aeolian, because an A minor 7th is also a part of A Aeolian or A Dorian. So where's the difference? The second or the first major triad, the B-flat major triad, has to do this. And the name B-flat major triad should ring the bell. B-flat is the minor second to A. So the root of B-flat major is the character note of the Phrygian mode and rules Dorian and Aeolian mode out, because they both would have a B. Over this chord progression, you can only play the Phrygian scale, the Phrygian mode. The reason why I chose the root A for this mode series, for this Gambale Method series, is because we can use our open A string and do not have to fret it, and can combine playing a chord combination that sounds like the mode. We can combine it also with learning inversions. You gotta learn 3 different fingerings that you can apply to B-flat major triad and to C major triad, because these are both major triads and we play them on the same strings. The open A string will always be like a pedal tone, the root, and on the D, G and B string we play those inversions. And I'm gonna start with the first inversion of a C major triad. So in that Phrygian case I will always play the 5th chord C major first and then B-flat major, because C major over A is an A minor 7th. So we start actually with the root chord. And then in the next combination, B-flat major over A, the Phrygian sound comes in because of the minor second that appears. The first voicing I'm gonna play is this one. It's a C major triad, an inversion of a C major, when we see it as a C major, because the 3rd is the lowest note of that voicing. But I'm gonna put an A under it in the bass, and that makes it a C/A or A minor 7th. And then I will also play B-flat major over A. And by the B-flat, the Phrygian note comes in. Cool. This is the first position. Let's go to the second position. The next C I can play goes like this. And the next B-flat major triad I can play like this. So these 2 voicings alternated with A in the bass. Is the same as this. And now the 3rd position, I play C here with A in the bass and a B-flat major here, alternating them 2. When I go up, I'm where I have started, only an octave higher. This is this. Playing all together. I think this sounds fantastic, and it's actually not so difficult to learn. And by learning those inversions, you can play that Phrygian sound everywhere on the fretboard. Okay, when you change the key, you have maybe to fret the root, but it's also possible. I've already made a bunch of videos about those topics I covered in this video, For example, Guitar-Nerdery 66 and 67 are about inversions, and 68 and 69 about the Gambale method. And there are much more. If you want to learn more about this, I recommend these videos, 66, 67, 68 and 69, but also those other videos. And the easiest way is use, for example, the playlist theory videos, or just use the search engine. Use my surname and the topic modes, and then you will find it, or inversions. I will also put a few links at the end of this video and into the description, but not all, that would be too much. If you like this video and want to support me, please do not forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would really help this channel and me to make more videos. I'm looking forward to see you next time when I'm gonna cover the Lydian mode. Until then, bye!